È favoloso! È fantastico! È delizioso! La cucina italiana, ogni mercoledì alle 8:30, su Canale 4.
Anne Bedford from Lowestoft, Linda Taylor from Twickenham in Middlesex, Zoe Patching from Leindon in Essex, William Arnold Culliford from Oxford, Guy Trevelyan Martin from Christchurch in Dorset, John Royal from Lymm in Cheshire, Gordon Clough from Leeds, Miriam Dunn from Oranmore in Galway, Bill Ramsey from Brechin in Angus, Elise Osborne from Sutton in Surrey, Martin Criddle from Hampton in Middlesex, Greg Hayes from Birmingham, John Selleck from Kettering in Northamptonshire, Bill Brush from Hertford, and Graham Taylor from Creef in Perthshire are all here to play 15 to 1. Introduced by William G. Stewart.
Thank you. Hello, our previous winner today is Miriam Dunn from Oranmore in Galway. Welcome back, Miriam. With 14 games to go before the grand final, Roy Smith at the top of the finals board already has his invitation, and as each day goes by, one more invitation goes out. Let's make a start. 2 questions each in the first round, 1 correct answer from you to survive, and we begin with Anne Bedford from Lowestoft in Suffolk. Anne, the Bible Exodus chapter 20, verses 2 to 17 are sometimes called the Decalogue. How are they commonly known?
The Ten Commandments.
Linda, please. History of printing. Which 14th century literary work was in the 15th century the first book to be printed in England?
Canterbury Tales.
Zoe, please. House of Commons procedure. Other than major government statements, which is the only speech made by a member of Parliament that by tradition is heard without interruption from other members? Any maiden speech in the House? William, this is also House of Commons procedure. Who is the only person in the House who may refer to members by name?
The Speaker.
Indeed. Guy, please. Famous names, the 15th century. The name, please, of the first and most famous Inquisitor General of the Spanish Inquisition.
No, don't know.
Thomas de Torquemada. John, please. Music. The Bear, the Surprise and the Philosopher Symphonies. The 18th century composer, please.
Mozart.
Haydn. Gordon, which organisation or body established in 1948 is responsible for the management of most of the Church of England's assets? The Church Commissioners. Miriam, what position in public life is held by Eddie George?
He's the Governor of the Bank of England.
Bill, please. The Bible, the Old Testament. Who succeeded to the throne of Judah when Saul and his son Jonathan were killed in battle against the Philistines?
Solomon.
David. On the same subject, still King David, who was the father of King David, Elise?
Jesse.
Yes. Martin? Decades the 20th century. Yuri Gagarin became the first man in space, the QE2 was launched, and Concorde made its maiden test flight. In which decade?
60s.
Greg, please. Operetta. Which Gilbert and Sullivan operetta is set in Venice and Barataria?
Mikado.
The Gondoliers. John? What term is used to refer to a judicial court consisting of military or naval officers for the trial of military or naval offences?
Court-martial.
Bill, please. Shakespeare. Whose entrance in a Shakespeare play is announced to the 3 weird sisters on the heath by a drum?
Macbeth.
Yes, indeed. A drum, Macbeth doth come. And Graham? Physics. What name is given to the branch of physics based on the transmission of light through transparent fibres of glass or plastic?
Fibre optics.
And your second question, Anne. Theatre. Who is the sweetheart of Harlequin in English pantomime?
Don't know.
Columbine. Linda? The USA. 8 colleges and universities make up what is called the Ivy League. Harvard, Yale and Princeton are 3. 2 of the other 5, please.
Columbia.
Yes?
Radcliffe.
No. Radcliffe's a ladies' college. This is Pennsylvania, Brown, Dartmouth, Cornell and, of course, Columbia, as you said. Zoe, English literature. Rupert Brooke's poem, The Old Vicarage, Grantchester. At what time did the church clock stop?
10 to 3.
William, please. Alfred the Great, king of which Anglo-Saxon kingdom?
Wessex.
Guy, please. Capital cities. What's the capital of Afghanistan?
Kabul.
Yes. John? The state of Hawaii is made up of 8 main islands. What's the name of the largest of the islands?
Honolulu.
That's the capital, Hawaii. Gordon, please. Geography. On a map or chart, what is an isotherm? I-S-O-T-H-E-R-M.
Something to do with the temperature.
Yes, in fact, it's a line joining points of equal temperature. OK. Miriam, covering newspapers, magazines and television, which American company is the world's largest media group?
CNN.
Time Warner. Bill, snooker. Which player won the World Snooker title at Sheffield on the May bank holiday, beating Ken Doherty in the final?
John Higgins.
Elise, please. Israel has land borders with 4 countries. 2 of those 4 countries, please.
Jordan.
Yes? You could have had Egypt, Syria or Lebanon. Martin, Jane Austen. In which Jane Austen novel are Anne Elliot and Louisa Musgrove both love interests of Captain Wentworth?
Pride and Prejudice.
Persuasion. Greg, what was the name of the dock in the Pool of London where until the early 19th century pirates were hanged?
Smuggler's Dock.
It was called Execution Dock. John? Poetry and music. The Dream of Gerontius. Edward Elgar composed the music to whose words? No?
No.
Cardinal Newman. Bill, motor car insurance. In terms of use, what on a motor insurance policy or certificate do the letters SDP stand for? Social, domestic and pleasure. Graham, according to international regulations, if a vessel at sea is showing only white lights at night, what does that mean?
Sorry, don't know.
It's at anchor. Two down, 13 to go. Laura?
And they are John Royal and Greg Hayes. And the remaining 13 contestants, only one still has his 3 lives intact.
We start round 2, Anne, with children's literature. 101 Dalmatians. What kind of animal is Sergeant Tibbs in the story?
It's a cat.
John, will you give me a number for Anne?
Number 7.
Gordon, government and public life. In what area or capacity does Professor Sir Kenneth Calman advise the government?
I don't know.
Medicine. He's the Chief Medical Officer for the government. Another number, please, John.
Number 13.
And on the same sort of subject, John, in what area does Mr. Chris Woodhead advise the government?
No, blank on that.
Education. He's the Chief Inspector of Schools and Head of Ofsted. Again, please, John.
10, please.
Elise, Osborne House, a favourite home of Queen Victoria. Where is it?
On the Isle of Wight.
And why did you smile when you heard Osborne House? No? OK, then give me a number.
9.
And Bill, ITV have announced that they are to launch the world's first £1 million game show in the autumn. Its title will come from a song that featured in the musical High Society, sung by Frank Sinatra and Celeste Holm. What will it then be called? Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Elise, please, onwards. A number.
7.
The highway code, Gordon. What's the maximum speed at which a car towing a caravan or trailer is allowed to travel on a motorway?
60 miles an hour.
A number, please, Gordon.
Number 15.
Theatre and films, Graham. William Roper, Richard Rich and Thomas Cromwell are characters in which Robert Bolt play, later an Oscar-winning film?
Don't know.
A Man for All Seasons. Again, please, Gordon.
Number 2.
Linda, the name, please, of the lion in C.S. Lewis's novel The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe.
Aslan.
A number, please, Linda.
Number 4.
Proverbs, William. Possession is what?
9/10 of the law.
No, it's 9 points of the law. Linda again, please.
Number 14.
And Bill, international communications and alphabets. Golf, hotel, India. What comes next?
I don't know.
Juliet. Again, please, Linda.
Number 5.
On whose grave in a Shakespeare play does Queen Gertrude scatter flowers saying, "Sweets to the sweet, farewell"?
Ophelia's.
A number, please, Guy.
Number 9.
And Bill, Ipswich is the administrative centre for which county?
Norfolk. East Anglia.
Suffolk. Again, please, Guy.
Number 8.
Miriam, music. The Carnival of the Animals. a work for 2 pianos and orchestra, is the most famous composition by which 19th century French composer? Saint-Saëns. Again, please, Guy.
Number 2.
Christian tradition, Linda. The names, please, of any 2 of the 3 kings or wise men who went to Bethlehem at the birth of Jesus.
Caspar and Melchior.
And the other one, Balthazar. Yes, OK. A number, please, Linda.
13.
John, what type of farm animals are gilts and barrows?
Pigs.
A number, please, John.
8.
Science and chemistry, Miriam. What's the chemical symbol for the noble gas xenon?
Zeddy.
Xe. It's spelled Xenon. Again, please.
Number 5.
And still science and still chemistry, Guy. Which acid has the chemical formula HNO3?
Nitric acid.
A number, Guy.
3.
Which Spanish dish consists of saffron-flavoured rice cooked with meats, seafood and vegetables?
Paella.
A number, please, Zoe.
10.
This is the Bible, Elise, the Pentateuch, Genesis, Exodus and Leviticus. The other 2 books of the Pentateuch, please.
Judges. Kings.
Numbers and Deuteronomy. Again, please, Zoe.
13.
In which Strauss opera does Sophie fall in love with a young man who brings her a silver rose from her fiancé?
Rosencavalier.
Yes. A number, please.
1.
History, please, Anne. Bishops Ridley and Latimer and Archbishop Cranmer were burnt at the stake in the 16th century on the orders of which monarch?
Henry VIII.
Mary Tudor, Mary I. Again, please.
Number 2.
Zoology, Linda. What sort of creature is a natterjack?
A toad.
A number, please.
15.
Which religious movement was founded by Charles Taze Russell as a Bible study group in the USA in the 1870s?
Don't know.
Jehovah's Witnesses. Again, please, Linda.
14.
Medicine, please, Bill. Palpation, P-A-L-P-A-T-I-O-N, palpation, is the act of examination by what means?
By means of touch.
Yes, it does. Touch, hands, fingers. A number, please, Bill.
Number 4.
Quotations, William. From The Arrow and the Song by Longfellow. I shot an arrow into the air. What comes next?
I don't know.
It fell to earth, I knew not where. Again, please.
Number 7.
In which sport is the object of a team to send the ball regularly over the net, to ground it on the opponent's court, and to prevent the ball from being grounded on its own court?
Volleyball.
Yes. A number, please.
Number 11.
The New Testament, please, Martin. Which book follows the 4 Gospels? The Acts of the Apostles. Gordon, please.
Number 3.
In architectural and heraldic terms, what shape is lozenge or a lozenge?
Oblong.
Diamond. Again, please, Gordon.
Number 1.
And what is the minimum age of a septuagenarian?
70.
A number, please.
14.
Opera. Bill. The name, please, of the bird catcher in Mozart's opera The Magic Flute. Papageno. Again, please, John, on behalf of Anne.
Number 4.
The High Window, The Lady in the Lake, The Big Sleep, Farewell, My Lovely. The American author, please.
F. Scott Fitzgerald.
Raymond Chandler. Again, please.
Number 3.
And Zoe, still the same subject. The name, please, of the detective narrator who appears in those Raymond Chandler novels.
Is it Sam Spade?
No. Humphrey Bogart comes into it, but this is Philip Marlowe. Again, please.
7.
And Gordon, the Bible, what word describes the intimation by the Archangel Gabriel to the Virgin Mary that she would bear Jesus?
I don't know.
The Annunciation. Again, please.
11.
Children's literature, Martin. The name, please, of the owner of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang in a series of children's stories.
Caractacus Potts.
Yes, Commander Caractacus Potts. On we go, Martin.
5, please.
And again, a follow-up, Guy. The author of the children's story Chitty Chitty Bang Bang is better known for another of his fictional characters. Which one?
James Bond.
Yes, indeed, Ian Fleming. A number, Guy.
2.
Ships and the sea, Linda. Meaning literally off-combings, what name is given to the loose fibre obtained from picking old rope to pieces, which is then used for caulking?
No idea.
Oakum. Again, Guy?
Number 1.
Scotland, Anne. On which river does Inverness stand? It stands on the River Ness. Again, please, Guy.
Number 10.
Shakespeare, please, Elise. What name is shared by a lady who, disguised as a man, calls herself Balthazar in The Merchant of Venice and the wife of Brutus in Julius Caesar?
Portia.
A number, please, Elise.
2.
And Linda, in connection with words, orthoepy is the study of what? O-R-T-H-O-E-P-Y, orthoepy.
Spelling, how you write them down.
Well, you're on the right track, and I'm going to give you half another chance because you're on the right track. It's not spelling. No. It's pronunciation. Again, please.
5.
And Guy, who is the present poet laureate?
Sir John Betjeman.
He's long gone, Sir John. This is Ted Hughes. Again, please, Elise.
11.
And Martin, mythology. Commander of the Greek army in the Trojan War, he was killed by his wife, Clytemnestra, and her lover on his return. Who was he?
Paris.
Agamemnon. There you are. It is 12 down, 3 to go, and after the break, Guy Trevelyan-Martin from Christchurch in Dorset, Elise Osborne from Sutton in Surrey, and John Selleck from Kettering in Northamptonshire will be here for the final. Do please stay with us.
It's the biggest military tattoo in the world. The Royal Tournament at Earl's Court. From the 21st of July to the 2nd of August. Tickets from only £5. Book now on 0171 244 0244.
BT tests millions of lines every night. So tomorrow, they'll be working perfectly. BT, working for you every minute of the day.
Isn't she a beauty? If you're my vintage and you remember the golden days of motoring, you've reached the age when you are guaranteed to be accepted for low-cost life insurance from Sun Life. As little as £6 a month can put you on the road to real peace of mind with a substantial cash sum payable on death. This money could go towards funeral costs or help provide for your loved ones. You won't have to visit your doctor or answer any health questions to get this valuable cover. Find out more about the Over 50 plan. Call free now on 0800 60 80 10. You'll receive this helpful information pack and a personal quotation by post. You'll be under no obligation and no salesman will call. Choose one of these attractive free gifts to welcome you as a policyholder. Your first month's cover is free too. The Over 50 plan can help get your finances into great shape, just like this classic. Get on the road to lifelong protection and peace of mind today with the Over 50 plan from Sun Life. The lines are open, so call now.
Three surviving contestants in today's 15-1 final are Guy Trevelyan-Martin, an advertising executive from Christchurch in Dorset, Elise Osborne, a retired translator from Sutton in Surrey, and John Selleck, a retired schoolteacher from Kettering in Northamptonshire.
Thank you. Welcome back. I've just realised, Elise, why you found the question about Osborne House amusing.
Oh, I see.
Because you're Elise Osborne. The penny's
That's
just dropped. Anyway, there you are. Guy, Elise and John, put your fingers on the buzzers. A winning score above 151 to fill the finals board. The arts. Peter Grimes, Albert Herring and Billy Budd. Which English composer's name connects those three works?
Benjamin
Elise?
Britten.
Yes, Benjamin Britten. Books. Cold Heart is the latest thriller from the author of the television series Prime Suspect and Killer Net. Her name, please. Guy?
Linda LaPlante.
Literature. The title, please, of the collection of 100 tales by the 14th century Italian writer Giovanni Boccaccio. John?
The Decameron.
London. Which building occupies the whole of the north side of Trafalgar Square?
National
Elise.
Gallery.
Yes. Finger still on the buzzers. Sport. What's this about? 2 sets, maximum height 2 feet 4 inches, maximum width 9 inches, set 66 feet apart. The wickets on a cricket pitch, 22 yards apart. Word connections. What word connects an aerial toy, a fork-tailed bird of prey? Guy?
A kite.
Yes. The worthless cheque was coming up. What term is commonly used to mean doing a second job for cash, often in the evenings as well as a regular job? John?
Moonlighting.
Imports and exports. What familiar sight on London streets has been launched in America in the traditional yellow paintwork of its New York counterpart? John?
The London cab.
Indeed, the London taxi cab. 3 correct answers, John. Question or nominate?
Nominate Guy.
Guy, will you please look at this and tell me, this woman, now 54 years of age, has won more Wimbledon titles than any other player, 20 in all. Her name, please?
Billie Jean King.
Question or nominate?
Nominate John.
John, the Bible, Kings, chapter 10. The Queen of which country came to visit King Solomon after hearing reports of his great wisdom?
Queen of Sheba.
Question or nominate?
Nominate Elise.
Elise, science. What type of data or information would be compiled in a publication called an ephemeris? Ephemeris.
No idea.
Astronomical data. John again, please. Question or nominate?
Nominate Guy.
The House of Commons. The announcement, clear the lobbies from the chair, is the signal that what is about to take place?
A vote.
A division, yes. Question or nominate?
Nominate Elise, please.
Elise, will you please look at this and tell me, this Van Dyck is an equestrian portrait of which 17th century monarch at whose court Van Dyck worked?
Charles I.
Question or nominate?
Nominate Guy.
Guy, which comic strip hero is found and reared by a couple whose Christian names are Martha and Jonathan and who give him the Christian name Clark?
Superman.
Yes, Clark Kent. Question or nominate?
Take a question.
Mathematics. What is 1/3 multiplied by 1/3?
1/9.
Question or nominate?
Take a question.
Slang. What term is often used for obstinate petty officials because they turn down reasonable requests on the grounds that their employment prospects may be jeopardised?
A job's worth.
Question or nominate?
I'll nominate John.
John, history of the cinema. Which 1945 classic film is the story of the love affair between Dr. Alec Harvey and Laura Jesson?
Brief Encounter.
Question or nominate?
Nominate Elise.
Elise, which annual event on the River Thames, the oldest annual sporting contest in Britain, takes place between London Bridge and Chelsea Bridge? The Doggett's Coat and Badge Race. Again, please, John.
Guy.
Guy, what title is held by Alexandre Dumas' creation Edmond Dantes?
The Man in the Iron Mask.
Count of Monte Cristo. Again, please.
Take a question.
For his translation of what in the 16th century is Miles Coverdale remembered?
The Bible.
Question or nominate?
Question.
Will you please look at that and tell me, who is that manager of a Premiership football club?
I have no idea.
Kenny Dalglish of Newcastle United. Fingers back on the buzzers, please. History. The Union of England and Wales formally took place in the 16th century. Who was on the English throne at the time? Henry VIII. On we go, please. Medicine. What does a spirometer measure? John?
Breathing pattern.
Yes, capacity of the lungs. Question or nominate?
Question.
Nursery rhymes. What in a nursery rhyme did the pussycat reply to the question as to where it had been?
To see the Queen. You need to London to see the Queen.
Yes, I've been up to London. I needed that. Question or
Question.
nominate? Which 2 seas are joined by the Suez Canal?
Mediterranean and Indian Ocean.
It's part of the Indian Ocean, but the sea was the Red Sea. Fingers back on the buzzers, please. Whose entry in Chambers' biographical dictionary reads, British art historian and Soviet spy? Guy?
Anthony Blunt.
Question or nominate?
Nominate John, please.
John, zoology. The syrinx, S-Y-R-I-N-X, is the vocal organ of which creatures?
Birds.
Question or nominate?
Guy.
Television. Which BBC programme, first broadcast in 1979, has been presented over the years by Robin Day, Peter Sissons and David Dimbleby?
Question time.
Question or nominate?
Nominate Elise, please.
Elise, this is sport and football. Named for his tidying up duties, what term is used to describe the position of the player who plays behind the back four as the last line of defence before the goalkeeper?
I don't know.
Sweeper. Guy, I'm back with you. Question or nominate?
Nominate John, please.
John, will you please look at that and tell me, this former Conservative Member of Parliament has the same name as his illustrious grandfather. What is it?
Winston Churchill.
Question or nominate?
Guy.
The Bible Guy. What name was given to the idol set up by Aaron while Moses was on Mount Sinai?
The Sepulchre.
The Golden Calf. Again, please, John. Question or nominate?
Guy again.
Guy, who is the only British Prime Minister in the 20th century to have served for a full decade?
Margaret Thatcher.
Question or nominate?
Nominate John.
John Shakespeare. Which eponymous hero of a Shakespeare play is described as son to the former and nephew to the present king?
Hamlet.
Question or nominate?
Nominate.
Opera. In which opera by Rossini is a maid suspected of stealing and selling some of her master's silverware condemned to death, only to be reprieved when the real culprit, a bird, is discovered?
I'm afraid I don't know.
The Thieving Magpie. Now, John, you have a winning score of 111, 1 life left. There are 6 questions. You need a score above 151 to get a place on the finals board. You ready? Yeah. Famous landmarks. In which Italian city is the Franciscan church of Santa Croce, which contains the tombs of Machiavelli, Michelangelo and Galileo?
Florence.
Royal Leamington Spa, Nuneaton and Stratford-upon-Avon. Which county are they all in?
Warwickshire.
Taxation. What's the name of the tax that is levied on company profits?
I would have said company tax.
Corporation
tax.
Well, there you are, John. A winning score of 131. No place on the finals board. Go away, have a happy summer, and come and join us again sometime in the autumn. Well done.
Thank you.
And we'll be back tomorrow. See you then.
Programs about animals shouldn't always be soft and cuddly.
Absolutely.
Sometimes they should investigate animal abuse and campaign to protect us.
Absolutely.
A few tips on how to care for us wouldn't go amiss.
Absolutely Animals. A new series starts Tuesday at 8 on 4.